What's up, fellas? Before this video starts, I'd like to say that during the recording of this post-commentary, I was sick throughout the entire thing. So, if my voice sounds bad and I sound really stuffy and gross, that's because I'm suffering from bronchitis, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. I've waited too long to put it up, and enjoy the video. Peace. Thank you guys for having me out here. I'd like to take questions from the media. Yeah, Josh Allen, we got a question for you. How do you feel about coming into this week in New England with still a chance to win the division despite being 3-11? How do you feel about this? Well, honestly, it's still a great opportunity for us to be able to take this victory and continue moving our chances into the playoffs. Now, if we can somehow sneak out some wins, we can still steal the division. It'll be a phony crown, but we definitely could win it. Next question. Josh, over here. Yes. How do you feel about the Patriots? And what would you say is their biggest weakness and the thing you want to exploit this week to try to beat them? Well, obviously, they're a pretty okay team. They're not amazing. They're obviously under 500. They really can't compete that well, apparently, according to the other teams in the league who've beat them. But we think their biggest weakness is not their defense. Their defense is impeccable. It always keeps them in games. It's their offense and their quarterback, Mac Jones. He really is very bad. He's poor. We can definitely beat him. He's not who everybody thinks he is, and we can win this week offensively. Thank you for your questions. Really? That's what Josh thinks? Who is he? Some sort of moron? They're 3-11. They're not even winning the division. At least we're winning the division right now. I'll show him weakness. I'll show him the weakest link when we go to Buffalo and we whoop their tail, all with our offense. What's up, everybody? My name is Psychotic Logan, and welcome back to the Mac Jones career mode. Today we are taking on Buffalo and Indianapolis. Both teams are not very good, but Buffalo still has a chance to win this division despite having 3 wins on the year, and us having 6. They can still win out and us lose out and still beat us. This could definitely hurt us, but we need to just lock them out here and maybe shut them out for good. New England going to get the football after a Buffalo turnover. Would like to score early. A first possession touchdown drive would be nice. Not many of those this season. Jones' first play of the game is going to be a knockaway from Kendrick Bourne. Now a handoff to Damian Harris. He's got room outside. He'll pick up 5 yards on that carry. He needs to have a bigger role going forward in games. He's been out with a lot of fatigue recently, not getting a ton of carries. Jones firing for Henry. It's incomplete. Knocked out of his hands. Would have been an insane catch in double coverage, but he just cannot bring it down, unfortunately. Buffalo not going to do anything with a response, only punting it away themselves. Now Harris with a good carry into first down territory up to the 30. Need to get some points here just to try to keep Buffalo back behind him, force him to throw the ball. Josh Allen's a great QB, but you want to try to force some mistakes. Handoffs are working effectively for New England. 3rd and 3, passing for Stevenson. It's knocked away. Another punt for New England as they start off 0 for 4 on passing attempts. Buffalo finally capitalizing with a field goal. Now throwing out for Stevenson. It's almost intercepted. Micah Hyde almost taking a pick 6 to the house. Thankfully, he dropped it. Jones going out wide. It's Bourne. He's got it for a first down. 22 yards in double coverage, wrestling it away from Tre'Davious White. What a play. Handoff to Harris. He's got lots of room outside of Poyer. He's got lots of it. 34 yards. The longest rush on the season. What a play from Harris. Now in the red zone, New England, 3rd and 7. Going for Smith in the back of the end zone. It's caught, but they rule him out of bounds by 1 foot. Sadly, couldn't get the second one in. No touchdown for New England, but they do tie it up 2-2. Now Jones firing incomplete. Intended for Jacoby Myers. Only 1 for 6 on passes right now. 1st and 10. Buffalo with another field goal. Jones going deep. Going for Aguilar. It's knocked away and intercepted. It's going to be returned with lots of room. trying to make a tackle. He's finally brought down by Myers. Micah Hyde with the interception. What a play on the ball. That's tip drill mechanics right there, but Buffalo cannot respond. Now Hunter Henry going up for a big catch of his own, going over the corner who was guarding him foolishly, making a 20-plus yard reception. Jones with a little momentum, going deep for Myers. It's incomplete. Knocked out of his hand at the last possible second. Jones rolling right, firing complete. It's Harris on the outside. Down just a yard short of the first down marker. Down at the 29-yard line here. 3rd and inches. Jones with time to throw. 40 seconds remain in the half. He's firing for Bourne. It's incomplete. But hold on just a second. We have a flag. It's pass interference on the defense. New England will accept it. Taron Johnson with the play. And now they're in the red zone with 38 seconds to go. It's complete. Aguilar down to the 11. Hurry up offense for New England. 12 seconds remain in the half. Can they convert? Going for Harry. It's dropped in the end zone. He dropped another end zone touchdown. Harry has no hands. What is going on? You draft a guy in the first round thinking he can catch, and apparently he can't. New England has to settle for a field goal, taking a tie into halftime. Now in the second half, giving carries to Damian Harris, picking up first downs at the beginning here of the third quarter, as they did get a turnover to start in the first quarter. So now they're starting off the third with carries all day. Harris just picking up 5 yards a carry. They can't do anything about it. 3rd and 4 for New England. They have to get the first down to continue the drive. Firing for Henry. It's knocked away at the 40. He wasn't even close, even if he caught it, so it wouldn't have mattered. New England punt. Still a 6-6 ball game. Buffalo's offense can do nothing right now against that New England defense. Jones, plenty of time, going for Henry. It's caught over top of Micah Hyde and Taron Johnson. What an immaculate play to get New England inside Buffalo's 25. Now completing to Myers, getting them inside red zone territory. But what a play by Henry. He's made 2 incredible catches in this game so far. Throwing to the end zone is Jones. It's complete. Touchdown, Kendrick Bourne. He gets another one. In the last few weeks, it's been about 4 touchdowns. He's going insane these last few weeks. New England not taking a lead, though. Buffalo responds with their own touchdown. Somebody had to break the touchdown scoring curse. Still 13-13. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jones being allowed to throw all this drive so far. Checking down to Stevenson, who's just a yard short of the first down. Inside Buffalo territory now across the 50. 2nd and 1. Basically a guarantee. It's a handoff. Brandon Bolden, of all people, got the first down, didn't need much, got way more than needed. 2nd and 8, 10 seconds remain in the third quarter. Jones rolling out left, fading away off his back foot, intended for Harry, and he drops it right in his hands. He wasn't even touched, and he dropped it. 3rd and 8, Jones going for Bourne. He's got it. Touchdown, Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd, his 5th on the season. 2 in this game. What a game. Go off, Kendrick Bourne. And Buffalo cannot respond. They are reeling right now from Kendrick's performance, and he's got another catch. In double coverage, he's got 21. Kendrick Bourne, can you do something for me? 21. Let's go. Big Kendrick Bourne. I'm excited in the booth. In my 3 years in the booth, I have not seen immaculate performances like this back to back to back all the time. 3rd and 2, Jones rolling right. He'll just run. No, he'll throw it, and it's knocked away. Tried to be caught by Aguilar, and he just couldn't hold on. Buffalo can't respond off the punt. Still 20-13, and Harris is trying to establish that running game late. It struggled in the last quarter or so, not really moving the ball a ton. Harris with a cutback, trying to get first down yardage. They will rule him a few inches short. 3rd and inches, they'll let Jones try to throw for it. He'll try, he'll break tackles and get the first with his own legs, breaking Jerry Hughes and Tremaine Edmonds' tackle. just to fall for the first down. What a dog-type play. Now Jones firing to the other side of the field. It's caught! Ramondre Stevenson in double coverage. That was across the field, over his left shoulder, and he snagged it. What a play. Now a handoff. Jacob Johnson from the running back position. Interesting call. Now Judon's in the game at tight end and Jawan Bentley at fullback. What is this play? And they hand it off to Bentley, who scores. Jawan Bentley in the end zone for a touchdown. Who'd have thunk it? An offensive touchdown by a linebacker. Jawan Bentley's touchdown ended up being the last one of this game that mattered. The game's going to end 27-20. Buffalo did score, however, they did not get that final onside kick, so they will have to take the L. This last kneel by Mac Jones ends the ball game. Buffalo fought really hard, but at the end of the day, they couldn't overcome the defense. The defense did just enough of a job to hold them out so that New England could win the game. Now, Buffalo is still in the division as we only picked up our 6th win on the season. They could still win the division if they win out, but they have to beat us again. They have one more matchup against us. If they can't beat us there, they have no chance. Looking at the stats, Josh Allen threw for 410 yards. So defense, yikes, good God. Way to bend but don't break, but Jesus, can you stop giving up 400 yards and 2 TDs? Mac Jones with a 245, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, but 46% complete is horrific compared to Josh Allen's 67, although his passer rating wasn't far behind at 88 compared to Josh Allen's 106. Rushing, Harris with a 90-yard game. That's pretty good. Best he's had in a while, especially considering he's been on the field for a little longer in this game. Not a ton much longer. He still had a lot of fatigue issues. I'm working that out currently because it shouldn't be this bad. I'm working on it. But Bourne with a 91-yard, 2 TD, 4-catch game. That's Randy Moss type numbers. That was a huge game. Hunter Henry with a 62-yard game off 2 catches. But dear Lord, there's a lot of drops. 5 drops in total in this game. That just cannot happen. 2 of those were by N'Keal Harry, who should have caught those balls, both of them. 10 tackles from both our linebackers, Judon and Van Noy. 3 sacks from Judon as well, having a monster performance. Even got to play some offense. Who'd have thought that was going to happen today? A couple pass deflections. Folk was perfect on his field goals and extra points. 2 for 2 from the kicks. He was beautiful. Bailey with 4 punts today. He did a great job. Now we move on to Indianapolis, taking on the Colts, who are not starting Carson Wentz. In fact, he is injured, because of course he is, and they have to play the BOAT. Blake Robbie Bortles. This is going to be an interesting one. Haven't seen Blake Boy play in forever, it seems. It's probably been 3 years. Now we get to see him play for the first time in a long time. New England is starting this football game off with the ball. It's 3rd and 7. Jones to throw. He completes it. It's Bourne. Who else but him, right? But they rule him a few inches short. I disagree. I guess I'll take my fine. But I think he was across it. Now a handoff to Harris, and he's got first down yardage. But they call a hold on the play, sending New England back to the original spot at the 3-yard line, not helping them out much. Definitely not good that Trent Brown had to hold. 3rd and 9. Time for Jones out of his own end zone. Firing complete. It's Aguilar with a snag on Rocky Ya-Sin. He was able to haul it in despite the coverage. What a play. Now a handoff. Brandon Bolden, and he's destroyed in the backfield. Shaquille Leonard, formerly Darius. What a play. 2nd and 12. Jones, plenty of time to throw. He completes down to Myers, who runs over a defender down to the 23-yard line. Now 3rd and 5. The offense has been sputtering so far. Time for Jones. He fires complete. It's Aguilar taking 2 bodies. Still gets the first down, brought down by Bobby Okereke. What a play. 1st and 10. Plenty of time for Jones. They're giving him time. He completes to Hunter Henry. As I was saying, he gets time all day to make those type of throws to Hunter Henry. Bourne, and Aguilar. Now Jones going to be sacked. It's DeForest Buckner with the play. He's a elite pass rusher. You got to stop him in the middle. You'd think Shaq Mason be able to handle him, but he cannot. 3rd and 16. Jones rolling left, running out of time. He will just throw it away to save the sack. Not going anywhere. New England will have to punt. And Bortles helps out the Indianapolis Colts with a touchdown drive. Now Jones going deep for Henry. He's caught it. Hunter Henry making fantastic plays downfield. 45 yards. Now inside Colts territory. Down to the 31. Now a cutback. Damian Harris picking up 9. The offense seems to finally be waking up in the early stages of the second quarter. Play action from Jones. Time to throw complete. It's Bourne covered by 2 linebackers, and he makes the catch. Nice play. Brought down by Kenny Moore. Motion by Myers. It's a handoff to him, and he's finally got some good room on a QB handoff to the wide receiver, picking up 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Jones with plenty of time has to go to the end zone. It's intercepted in the end zone. What a play by Jaleel Adai. Just right to him. He just jumped up and lurked the route. Good play. Not sure who he was even intending that pass for, but doesn't matter now. Intending to throw to Aguilar on this next drive. Down 14-0 now. Almost intercepted by Shaquille Leonard. Jones with time. He's sacked. Brought down. It's Kwity Paye. What a play to make me pay. 17-0 Indy. Plenty of time to come back. There's only a minute and 15 remaining in the second, but there's still a whole half to come back, or they can start stopping the Colts offense. It's just running all over the defense. 3rd and 3. Jones going deep for Myers, and he overthrows it out of bounds by 5 to 10 yards. Just an awful throw. Now in the second half, New England remains only down 17. They were able to get a stop on the opening drive as it's completed to Nelson Aguilar on the other end. Around the 50-yard line, they can score to try to bring themselves back into this ball game. Play action from Jones. Running out of time. Pressure by Paye, and it falls incomplete in between 2 linebackers. 3rd and 3. Jones with time to throw on the slant play. It's intended for Jacoby Myers, and it's dropped, knocked out of his hands. And a little extracurriculars here. Kenny Moore pushing Jacoby Myers. Seems like some bad blood between those two. Not really sure why. Still, New England went for it on 4th down, keeping the drive alive. Now Jones completing to Jonnu Smith. They want to score. They're desperate right now. Another completion, this time to Myers, making up for the drop. Now in the red zone. Hurry up offense, basically for the rest of the game. Complete again. Jonnu Smith breaking tackles, trying to get the first down. Just a yard short. Within the 10-yard line. 3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. Screen pass dialed up by New England, and he just throws it away. Nothing was open. It was going to be a pick 6 if he threw something stupid. 3rd and 1. Handoff to Harris. He has first down yardage just by a few yards. Not much. 1st and goal from the 5. It's a play action. Jones with time. Rolling right, trying to scramble, and he's sacked. Bobby Okereke with the play. Nice one to send him back a little bit. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remain in the third. It's 3rd and goal. Jones with time to throw, and he's sacked. Brought down again. Bene Banogu with the play. The edge is getting annihilated. New England got the field goal. Now in the 4th quarter, down 14 points. Jones will run for it himself. He's got the first down. Now outside of the shadow of their own goal line. 2nd and 9, plenty of time. Jones to throw. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick, and he'll score. A pick 6 by Kenny Moore. 16 yards out. That's a momentum buster. Now Indy up 24-3. New England has to do something to feel better at all. Asiasi, nice play to pick up the first down. Now it's trying to play for pride, because unless it's a Peyton Manning comeback, it's not going to happen, as a sack by DeForest Buckner is going to set it back even worse, and now he's in the zone, making this even worse. 3rd and 22. Jones with time, going deep for Bourne. It's incomplete, knocked around like a volleyball. I guess if anybody's going to have a shot at it, it's going to be Bourne. Now going deep once again. This is for Harry, and it's knocked out of his hands again. Another drop by N'Keal Harry. Just a total bust right now. And New England had to punt. No response by the Colts, but 5 minutes remain. It's looking more improbable by the second. Complete to Jacoby Myers. Jones over 150 yards passing, just getting outplayed by Indy's defense. They're just playing so much better than New England's offense. Another completion to Myers. Now trying to get the offense hurrying up. There's 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Play action by Jones. Lots of time to find Hunter Henry for another completion downfield. Hunter Henry just finds ways to get open, and that's what we love about him. Wish we got him involved earlier in the season. Jones firing intended for Jonnu Smith, but it hit the ground just a few inches short of his fingertips. 3rd and 6, Jones firing outside. It's complete. Gunnar Olszewski. What a play. Julian Edelman-esque just snagged it. Nothing the defense could do about it. Jones firing for Olszewski again. He fumbles it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He's having an impeccable game. A pick six, a fumble recovery, pushing Jacoby Myers. He's just out for blood for New England, and that will settle the ball game, ending this one 24-3. Just a royal spanking put on by the Colts and Blake Bortles. Of course, Mac Jones doesn't even want to show his face. Give him some dap, especially Kenny Moore. He had a heck of a game, but you just don't want to talk about that one. I mean, we just got outplayed, just outmatched at every second. Didn't even get a touchdown, and that's bad for this offense. This offense has been rough, but that's the worst it's ever been. Mac Jones didn't even get a 60 QBR. It was bad. 200-plus yards, 57% complete, 2 interceptions. Blake Bortles with a 200-yard game, 2 touchdowns, just outplayed us as a whole. Rushing, there's nothing to speak of. It was terrible. Hunter Henry, 4 catches with 77 is a lead on the team. Bourne only 13 yards, but had 2 amazing catches, by the way. Olszewski had a pretty good game, except for that fumble. Those 34 yards were pretty impressive, except he fumbled the football, which sucks. 10 tackles led us the way with Van Noy. 1.5 sacks from Judon. Nothing really to speak about defensively outside of a few sacks. And a Jalen Mill interception, which puts him in the top 3. Yes, you heard me right. Top 3 interception getters of the season. Nick Folk perfect on the 1 field goal he had to make. And Jake Bailey had to make 5 punts today. Outside of that negativity, Mac Jones did get an upgrade point up to an 81 overall. Almost all of his accuracies are in the 90s. Right now, 89, 89, 87, 89 for all those stats are really good. They haven't looked that way recently, but they will get better. Looking at our standings, New England leading the way at 6-8, but Miami is 6-8 as well. But they've lost to us one time. So they have to beat us next time to beat us out. Jets are 4-10 after starting the season winless, and the Bills are 3-11. So anything could happen there. Somebody's got to take this division. It could be anybody. It's still on the table for every team in the division right now. But New England just has to win a few, and they secure it. That's going to do it for today's episode, fellas. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. Can we get above 5 likes? The support on the channel has been amazing. I know I've been down for a little while, but that's okay. We'll bounce back as we always do. Leave me a comment. Basically, every comment's like a notification for me, so I read them all and I respond to all of them. I would very much appreciate those comments. I love hearing from the community. Other than that, fellas, I'll see you next time. Peace.